So, The Possession of Hannah Grace is a new haunting slash possession slash horror movie to come out in the year of 2018. And what I can say about this movie is that if you think you know what this movie is about, and if you think you've seen this movie 1,000 times before, you have. But it might surprise you. I know it certainly surprised me, because the possession of Hannah Grace, the whole Hannah Grace horror aspects of this movie, is in there quite rarely. The movie's an hour and 26 minutes long, and I'd say that's about 20 to 25 minutes of the movie. The rest of the movie is dedicated to this character named Megan, who's dealing not only with her own personal demons, but also dealing with this new job that she's got, working inside of a morgue where Hannah Grace's body is brought to, and then all the people around her. And so that was a really interesting take, although I don't think it really pans well. But let's just get right into the interview. So this movie isn't horrible, not at all. What I can say is it does feel like the production team and the entire crew behind it, they were trying to make an effective horror movie. And in that, there are some elements of this film that are very effective. For instance, the beginning. The very beginning of this movie is chilling. It's chilling, it's creepy, it's intense. It does everything it needs to set up the tone in a very perfect way. And I don't think I've actually seen a horror movie do this kind of an opening before, so I thought that was really, really cool. Also, there was, throughout the entire film, although with a bunch of jump scares, we'll get into that in a sec, with all the jump scares in here, there is also a good deal of intensity, a good deal of just suspenseful filmmaking that it makes you claw onto the arms of your seat. But then that's kind of destroyed. Like I said, we'll get into that in a bit. But my favorite performance of this entire film, and the one it focuses on, is Shay Mitchell as Megan. Her performance, I didn't think it was horrible. I didn't think it was perfect. I thought it was just good. I thought it was a fine performance for what the filmmakers were trying to get into. Now, as far as my problems with the movie, like I said, a lot of jump scares. I've never been the biggest fan of jump scares because I feel as though they take me out of the movie because they make me realize that I'm watching something, and when a noise pops on screen and that's what scares you, and there's no really decent imagery to go along with it, then it just doesn't work for me. My biggest issue here is the fact that The Possession of Hannah Grace is just generic. It doesn't do anything to push the genre forward. It doesn't do anything unique or special. It's just really, really bland. And that's a problem, especially since even the first like half an hour of this movie, I was kind of locked into it in this hour and 26 minute film. After that, though, I just kind of got bored, and although the creepy stuff was effective in some parts, for the most part, it just didn't work for me. So guys, unfortunately, I had hopes for this movie, and I have to say that The Possession of Hannah Grace, stay in your shorts. Alright everybody, and if you want more reviews from me in the year of 2018, you can click right up there at the top of the screen. If you want to see a sweet podcast with me and my buddy Zach Pope when we talk about movies, video games, and television shows, you can click right down there on the bottom. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right there and subscribe and become part of the fray of nerds who love cinema. You all have a fantastic day.